So, where did my first Logitech webcam need to come in this size box to do VGA footage? While my newest webcam, which can do 1080p, could come in this small thing. I'll be talking about these webcams next. Hey everyone, it's Charles. I'm back with you again. Welcome to the first of my product videos. I had mentioned in one of my earlier tropical landscape videos that I wanted to highlight some of the products that I have found useful. So while the first few in this series may be more technology related, I plan to talk about a wide range of products, not just tech ones. So leave a comment below on what you think of this idea for a series, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. Also, at the end of this video, I will give a short update on where I'm planning to take this channel for the rest of the year, so stay tuned for that. So all of the webcams that I have used have come from Logitech. Generally, I like their devices and I've had no problems with any of their products. To make it clear, Logitech has not sponsored this video and I purchased all of these products myself. So about 10 years ago, I wanted to start webcamming with friends, and after reading several reviews, settled on the Quickcam Communicate STX, which is this one here. For its time, the specifications were quite good. Video at 640 by 480, that's VGA for you younger folks. Still photos at 1.3 megapixels, and the ball could move. This was the in webcam for all those new at the time messenger applications, AOL, Microsoft, and Yahoo. I know some of those don't even exist anymore. From a price point of view, if I remember correctly, I got this for under $50 at the time. For those of you who have been viewing my videos over the past few months, particularly my life lessons in sports series, the camera that I have been using is the Quickcam Orbit AF, this one which I bought in 2012. This was marketed as a video calling device, highly precise autofocus with Carl Zeiss optics. Specs have it as a 2 megapixel sensor with 8 megapixel stills, so reasonably good for the time. The best feature of this in my mind was that you could control the direction and zoom from the software. So if the camera wasn't perfectly positioned initially, I could adjust it from the laptop with the included Logitech software. So setup and use in this respect was a breeze. The microphone was also touted as being really good. But I have to say that while it was better than what was on my laptop, for my videos, I actually used a lapel mic from Boya. I will do a video about my audio setup later in this series. So for Skype, chatting with my friends, or other video conferencing, this worked just fine. I really liked and enjoyed this camera. But even though it was spec'd at being able to give you 1600 by 1200 video, in combination with the rest of my setup, the best I was able to get was 960 by 720 at 15 frames per second. One of the key reasons is that I couldn't capture audio from my lapel mic while capturing video in the Logitech software. So I ended up using the video capture in my editing software, which was Filmora at the time. And as I mentioned, 960 by 720, 15 frames per second, was the best I got. And maybe the biggest reason I would not recommend this today is that when I purchased it in 2012, it was under $100. A recent listing in Amazon had it at $249.99, which is a crazy figure when you can get what I'm using now, which is the C922 Pro Stream webcam. You have 1080p at 30 frames per second or 720p at 60 frames per second. Same grade autofocus and dual microphones. It has a 1/4" 20 connection at the bottom so you can mount it on a tripod once you keep within the USB cable length. And the cost is now under $100. In fact, it cost me less than the Orbit AF did in 2012. There is even software where you can replace your background without needing blue or green screen. And speaking about software, that's where things get interesting. As I mentioned in this intro, the box that this came in is a fraction of the size of the boxes my other webcams came in. So what's up with that? Well, this webcam comes with no software in the box. Well, that's no big deal in 2018, you say. And generally, you would be correct. My new laptop does not even come with a CD drive, so I would not be able to load up software anyway. You just go to Logitech's website and download the software, like before. Well, yes and no. So yes, you can download the camera settings software, but this does not allow you to capture video or stills, which the software for all my previous Logitech webcams allowed me to do. In fact, I would say that was one of the selling points with my previous webcams. Straight from the box, I could start capturing photos or video. Now, you can download the gaming software from Logitech, but this only allows you to see how the video will look. It doesn't have capture. So you have to download a third-party software. I use OBS and Cyberlink Power Director currently. Now in the box, it does have a code for a 6-month subscription to XSplit, which I believe is a subscription service, and it's also not a software that I currently use. So while I still think this is a great camera and would recommend it, there are definitely some areas for improvement. I hope you hear that, Logitech. As a quick note, just about all the gear I was using for those previous videos were from that same time period, around 5 or 6 years ago, and I think you could tell by how they looked. So with the positive response that I received from the first few videos that I have done, I spent some time reviewing and updating my equipment. So I'll be doing some upcoming videos on what these changes are. But just to say, I'm planning to do 3 to 4 videos a month in 3 main areas, which are products like this one, the Life Lessons in Sports series, and also tropical landscapes from around my area of the island. I'll be focusing on recording and uploading in 1080p 30 frames per second for this year. I appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. Leave a comment below on what is your favorite webcam. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. To see another video and to subscribe to this channel, hit the buttons that appear on my right, your left. And check me out on Facebook, links are in the description below. Finally, I'd like to wish you all peace, love, and happiness, and I'll see you in the next video.